This is the image of the clouds and the display of how it will be as a big screen on Judgment Day. There will be lots of these big screens in the sky, replaying all the negative things you have done. Meanwhile, you are left in the rainbow fire. All your iniquity and sexual act will be displayed on this screen on Judgment Day. Every 10 commandment that you break, it will repeat it on these screens to create a humiliation amongst you and people who know you during hell time. Meanwhile, you will look at these screens at your foolish lifestyle that you live meanwhile you was here on earth, standing in live fire for eternal, forever. Because the evil things that some of you people have done here cannot be forgiven by the Lord. It's way too much. And the easy death is too easy for these pagans, so they need to spend forever time eternal in the fire, live, living fire, said the Lord Jehovah. All these cloud screens are gonna display your judgment. Meanwhile, the voice of the judge will be played with thunder. As long as you're a pagan, you're gonna be left in hell. A non-believer also, always left in hell. Whether you're a man, woman, or a child. The reason being for leaving the children with their parents, it's because all kids need to be guided by their parents, and the parents need to be guided by the Lord. So it's obvious if the parents is not listening to the Lord Jehovah, then he will leave them with their kids in hell. The Bible is not written in parables. It's written in common sense. And just like the Lord said, after the world is destroyed in the days of Noah, destroyed by water, he showed a rainbow. The rainbow represents the different type of color of fire that has to come to the earth. Now these people here made their own LGBT gang and said it's mean different thing in the rainbow, which is very wrong. And that's why they shall all be left in the lake of fire. Eternal fire, for mimicking and blaspheming the colors of the Lord. First of all, none of you people like God. None of you like yourself, and the Lord made you, so it's obvious you do not like God. A lot of these description in the Bible, all of these scriptures in the Bible are actually written there. But the only scripture you people here on this planet pay attention to is John 3:16. For God so loved the world, and that's all you people know. You don't even know that Abaddon Apollyon is actually John 3:16 that Jesus and John was telling Nicodemus about. John 3:16 is actually Jehovah in flesh, which is Abaddon Apollyon. So you people could keep on waiting on Jesus' body to rise there. But like Jesus said before, he is not the Christ to do the rapture. There's one after him to do the rapture, which is Abaddon Apollyon. He said this to the people, and the people rewrite the scriptures and put them out there for the Christians to have different beliefs. All the apparatus and scientific movements in their science lab will be shown on those screens, cloud screens that I shown before in this video on the day of Judgment Day. And the people who are under the conspiracy will be under forever humiliation by the Lord. Likewise, forever fire. All the colors of the rainbow represent different color fires and dimensional fires from the Lord. It is the holy fire. And the fire comes with the phoenix bird that you same fools put in the cartoon X-Men as a girl in the phoenix bird. That also would be played on your people big screen to show you blaspheming God and blaspheming Abaddon, trying to say he's a girl. Jean, drag queen from the X-Men. Jean, Jean, from the X-Men also means Jean, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's a two-way boy and girl bisexual name. Jean, Jean, which is a blaspheme to the Lord. So all the rainbow colors will be playing for you people, burning flag rainbow also on the day of judgment. And I do not care. Why should the Lord care for the people who are actually blaspheming the colors that were created to share? These colors were all created to share amongst mankind. And this LGBT gang came and stole all of the Lord's colors for a flag of fags. They're all going to the lake of fire, said Jehovah, because they serve no purpose. They hate babies and they want everyone to be gay like them, spraying pink chemtrails to make you feel horny all day long. So you're gonna commit adulterous act and sexual immoral with even same sex at that moment. It's like a Spanish fly they're spraying around, and since they see in the rainbow skies, they started making rainbow chemtrail now to confuse the people so the people could think that it's coming from chemtrails. But just wait for the day of judgment. That's why I always laugh. And when I leave planets in destruction, I laugh. So all the kids who have been saying God damn and fuck God and all these nasty things that you say, and God don't exist, you will be cast into this fire of rainbow. Glory be to the name of Jehovah at all times. This is the image.